Hi guys, good morning. We're in Borrowdale in the Lake District. It's actually, the village is called Grange, just in case you go looking for it. We're staying at the Borrowdale Gates Hotel. It's lovely. It's a quintessential English lakeland hotel. And if you've been up to the Lake District, you'll know what I mean by that. They all have a kind of look, the slatey grey and everything. It's a very nice hotel. It's a 4-star. The restaurant is a 2-rows restaurant. So let's start from the bedroom, shall we? I'm in the bedroom now. We're in the garden suite. Okay, it's supposedly their top of the range rooms. Okay, and I say supposedly, it's lovely. It's quite spacious, not quite as spacious where we've just come from, but it is spacious. And it's got a lovely little decking area just to the side of me here, which looks over the gardens, which is oak trees and looking onto the fells. Stunning, stunning views. We would never get sick of waking up to these views. Absolutely lovely. The slight downside with the decking is that our particular room here, we're in room number 5, the oak tree literally is hanging over us. It's very beautiful and I love trees. So if you don't mind sitting in the shade and reading, this is the room for you. If you want a sunny room, I would say ask for number 1 because that's the one that gets the sun. But saying that, we out in the garden have benches. There's table and chairs you can move around and things like that. There's benches at the front of the hotel. So there's plenty of places to get out in the sun, which we did after our walk yesterday and the day before. And it was delightful. You did sit and watch the birds, and there's a lot of wildlife around here. It's so lovely. Now back to the room. I'm in the sitting area. This room is kind of, this area is just for sitting, reading the papers. There's one of the electric fires that's supposed to look like flames. I suppose that'll be nice and cosy in the winter. I'm not a great lover of those. I don't think they're that attractive, but it probably fits, as I say, in winter. It would probably make this look lovely and cosy. It's well heated, this room, though. There's plenty of heating, so I kind of, I would probably put some bookshelves or something there. But that's just my taste. Lovely king size bed, really big, very comfortable, good mattress, good headboards. I'm not keen on the pillows. I don't think the pillows were quite a good enough grade. That's something that could do with changing better pillows, I think. You get bedside tables each, but there's USB-C sockets to plug your phones and your chargers in. All of that's taken care of. This hotel is quirky. It's got modern elements. It's got some quite old-fashioned old English elements to it as well. So it's a nice blend. It's a bit unique. Such as our tea trays sat over there, a lovely bone china and a lovely teapot on it. I've never been, I think it's probably 20 years since I've been in a hotel room where there's actually a teapot. And beside that is a lovely box where you open it up and there's pods for the coffee machine. There's an espresso coffee machine stood beside the teapot, which is quite quaint. That works very well. They keep you well stocked with the coffee pods and the sugar, and there is no fridge. This is a real downer for me because I do like all my rooms to have a fridge in when I'm staying over. I like my water chilled. It's nice to be able to have a fizzy drink in there. And I like fresh milk, and I could have asked for fresh milk, in fairness. If I'd gone down to the reception, they would have got me fresh milk. They'll do anything for you. But once I'm in my room and I've had dinner, the last thing I want to do is go out. So the bags of milk, that UHT milk I think it is, it was fine. It was fine. But it's just that a fridge would have took it up. They sell it as a luxury suite. Fridge should be there for my money. That's what I think. Nice telly. I think it's about a 40-inch telly, something like that, maybe a bit bigger. It's a nice big telly looking onto your bed. Plenty of drawers, good soft closing drawers, good quality. Nice big dressing table area with tissues, full length mirror. There's no ironing board and no iron. There is a hairdryer, however, and you do get bathrobes. So it's just a bit hit and miss to tick. To get you 10 out of 10, you need to tick all the boxes that's required today of a 4-star hotel, and that's where just, I think, those little things have slipped. And again, in the bathrooms, I took pictures and things, it's a shower over a tub, which I don't particularly like, and it's not a huge bath. John did use the bath yesterday. It's nice, there's plenty of hot water, and it's a very good shower. But for me, I would have much preferred just a walk-in shower. I do not like scrambling over the side of a bath into a shower. I think it's a disaster waiting to happen. Towels, good towels, lovely and warm in the bathroom. There's no windows in the bathroom, and I didn't feel that the fan was brilliant, but it did the job. A nice sink, but not an awful lot of area for all our ladies, all my creams and magic potions. So that was a little bit, but there's plenty of space in here. I did an overflow, left what I needed in the bathroom, came in here with the other makeup. So it's all doable, it's functional. There's nothing that would stop me coming back. I would come back here in a heartbeat. It's that type of place. Staff are lovely. There's a young bubbly team. Lady on reception's fabulous. Some lovely young ladies working here, very bouncy, very bright. They're so friendly and nice, and all the staff are nice. There's one or two just a bit older and a bit more reserved, but still respectful, polite, pleasant. So now, dining room, again quintessentially England. Beautiful linen tablecloths over all the tables, lovely little oil burner lamps on the tables, beautifully laid out. It's very, very nice dining room, lovely views, very comfortable chairs, and the food is exceptional. I would definitely give the chef, he's got his 2 rosettes, but I'd definitely say it was a 9.5 for me. The only thing, homemade bread on the evening, absolutely beautiful. The food, stunning. They do a system where you can have 2 courses or 3 courses for 58. 2 courses, I think, for 49. And you do get a choice in all the courses. It's quite a good choice. It's a very well balanced menu. Nice wine list. And I think just the breakfast this morning, the orange juices, freshly squeezed oranges, absolutely beautiful. And the only thing I felt, which happened at the other hotel, was toast. To me, should have been some really nice artisan breads or some homemade breads, toasted, nice and crispy. No, it was just bought bread. But you did get a choice. You could have mixed brown and whites, and it was okay. But just when you've got a kitchen of that standard, come on, let's have some homemade bread at breakfast time. I'm sure everyone would have really enjoyed a wedge of nice chunky homemade toast. But the actual sausage, the bacon, the eggs, everything, it was beautiful. Lots of choice for breakfast as well. And you can get a cafetiere of coffee here. So that's quite nice, because now I'm finding more and more hotels, you go and they say, do you have coffee? And then they say, right, would you like a cappuccino? Would you like a latte? Would you like this? I don't essentially want to do that at breakfast time. I want a pot of coffee, good strong coffee on my table. So, but that's just me being quirky. The lounge, lovely lounge, quite modern furniture, very comfortable, good quality. Like I say, it's got its quirks, this place, and I kind of think that's probably why a lot of people here have been coming here for 20 years. They've got their long-standing customers, and rightly so, with the food that they were serving. Definitely haven't been let down with the food at all. It was fabulous. I just feel they could notch it up that level, bring these suites up to a proper suite level, and, you know, slightly better toiletries in the bathroom, and you definitely would be sold out every week, I'm sure, because it's an exceptional location. The views, the quiet village, you're away from all the hustle and bustle of Lakeland. So, you know, we didn't want to come to a busy Lakeland. That was one of the reasons I thought Borrowdale looked the right place for it, and it was perfect. The car stayed in the car park. We went off and walked yesterday. Absolutely magical. So if you're coming up to the lakes, you want somewhere quiet, really comfortable, that will look after you, and they do. Homemade shortbread with a coffee in an afternoon, that's a treat. Do come to the Borrowdale Gates Hotel. Okay guys, thanks for watching. We're off to Pooley Bridge. Bye for now.